I don't want to waste your time, neither mine. How long it's been? You stepped your feet out. How long have you having been fapping in the corner of your room, and when the thought of your dreams strike? How long you will say, oh, that's all right, I will start from tomorrow. Are you really a Sigma? Look at yourself in the mirror, what you have become. You forgot your dreams, your ambitions. Leave those dreams. How long it's been. You talk to your mom in a kind voice. On the other hand, you add butter to the words when you talk to a lady. LOL, and you call yourself Sigma. Listen to me, mate. This is not how a Sigma's supposed to be, neither you should be. But somewhere that Sigma mindset is within you, which motivated you to click this video. So stick to the end of the video. I will not ask you to subscribe to the channel, but if you really want a change in your life, this is the best place you got. Listen up. You're here because you want to take control. You want to dominate your life and rise above the noise. You want power. The world doesn't respect weakness. It doesn't care if you're nice, if you play by the rules, or if you're trying to fit in. The world respects strength. It respects those who live on their terms, those who refuse to be ordinary. That's the Sigma male. He isn't here for approval or validation. He's here to carve a path where others are too scared to tread. You ready to walk that path? Because if you are, these 9 lion mindsets will break you out of your complacency and show you what it takes to become the dominant force you were meant to be. If you don't have the stomach for it, leave now. 1. No woman is ahead of your mom. Shackle your lust. The first thing you need to understand is that you are not a slave to your desires. Lust is the most primal force that keeps men shackled to mediocrity. You think your life revolves around chasing women? You're wrong. That's a trap. Every time you get distracted by lust, you lose valuable time and energy that could be invested in something bigger. Something that actually builds your empire. You think some woman who barely knows you is worth more than the woman who sacrificed everything to raise you? Don't fool yourself. Your mother, the one who gave you life, who endured pain and sacrifice to bring you into this world, deserves your respect. Lust is temporary. Your mother's legacy? That's forever. The Sigma male knows that the moment you let lust control you, you're giving away your power. Shackle that lust. It's nothing but a distraction meant to drag you into mediocrity. 2. The problem with closed-minded people is their mouth is always open. The world is full of people with opinions but no substance. They talk endlessly about things they don't understand, spewing their ignorance into the air like it's gospel. And they never listen. They don't have the capacity to learn because they think they already know everything. That's the type of people you'll encounter if you're not careful. But you're not one of them. The Sigma male is a silent observer. He doesn't speak unless there's a purpose behind it. His words are sharp, deliberate, and powerful because he spent the time to listen, to understand, and to analyze the situation. The fools around you can't even think before they open their mouths, and that's what makes them predictable and weak. The Sigma male doesn't waste time with their noise. He keeps his mind open and his mouth closed, using every conversation as an opportunity to learn something that puts him ahead. And while they're still stuck in their ignorance, you're already 5 steps ahead. 3. It is better to be feared than loved. Let's hit this hard. Being loved by everyone is overrated. People will love you when things are going well, but the moment you show weakness, that love will vanish faster than smoke. Respect, however, is earned. And respect is not won by being nice or seeking approval from everyone you meet. It's about power, true, unrelenting power. The type of power that makes people think twice before crossing you. You don't need to be liked, you need to be feared. When people respect your strength, when they fear the consequences of messing with you, that's when you've earned your true position in the world. It's better to be a force people fear than one they love. The Sigma male doesn't waste time trying to please people. He demands respect and commands the room the moment he enters. He doesn't need approval, he needs control. And when people fear the consequences of crossing him, they stay in line. 4. Build bridges, not just walls. The Sigma male is independent, yes, but that doesn't mean he isolates himself from the world. He doesn't build walls to keep people out. That's for the weak. He builds bridges. Bridges that allow him to connect when it's necessary. Bridges that create opportunities. Bridges that serve his vision. But don't mistake this for weakness. A Sigma male knows exactly when to cut people off when they no longer serve his mission or hinder his progress. He's not here to please people. He's here to use connections as tools to elevate himself. But he also knows that the right bridges can help him grow and advance faster than he ever could on his own. Build relationships that align with your goals and sever those that drag you down. The Sigma male isn't a hermit. He's strategic. Every connection he makes is a calculated move. 5. You prayed for patience, and when you are facing delays, you start complaining? You want to be a master of patience? Then you better learn what it really means. Patience isn't just sitting around waiting for things to fall into your lap. Patience is power. But it's the kind of power that demands control over your emotions, especially when things don't go as planned. When delays hit, the weak complain. They whine and cry about how life is unfair. Not you. Not the Sigma male. When delays come, it's an opportunity to show your resilience. Life doesn't owe you anything. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll stop expecting the world to bend to your will. When things get delayed, you become stronger. You become sharper. You stop complaining and start adapting. Because patience is action. It's discipline. The Sigma male understands that everything comes in its own time, and when that time comes, he'll be ready to strike. 6. You are your ultimate enemy of destruction. The hardest battle you'll ever fight is against yourself. Your laziness, your excuses, your fears, your doubts. They are the demons that plague your potential, and they'll keep you stuck in the mud if you don't face them head on. You don't need enemies when you're your own worst enemy. The Sigma male isn't afraid of external forces. He fears the battle within the voice that tells him to quit when things get tough. That voice needs to be silenced. You think others are holding you back? Wrong. It's you. You're the one who lets doubt creep in, the one who makes excuses, the one who procrastinates. When you realize that you are the one standing in your way, that's when you'll finally start making progress. Destroy your inner enemy and there's no force in the world that can stop you. 7. Words, you trust them. They're cheap like the air you're breathing. Talk is cheap. Words come easy. Anyone can say anything and make it sound convincing. But what separates the Sigma male from everyone else is that he acts on his words. He doesn't promise what he can't deliver. He doesn't say things just to get approval. People who throw words around without action are weak. The Sigma male doesn't need to tell you how great he is. His actions speak for him. If you trust someone's words, you're a fool. Trust their actions, because when it comes down to it, actions are the only currency that matters. 8. Arguing with a fool proves there are two. You want to waste your time arguing with idiots? Go ahead. But don't come crying when it drags you down to their level. The Sigma male knows better. When a fool starts talking, he keeps his distance. Engaging with someone who has no capacity for reason is like drowning in quicksand. The more you argue, the deeper you sink. The Sigma male walks away from foolish arguments. He doesn't need to prove anything to people who are beneath him. Let the fools yell. Let them argue. Meanwhile, you stay focused on what really matters. Your growth. Your vision. Your success. 9. The cold water does not get warmer if you jump late. You want to be a success? Then stop procrastinating. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The cold water of life will never get warmer if you wait. In fact, it gets colder. But the Sigma male? He jumps straight in. No hesitation. He faces discomfort head on. He doesn't wait for the perfect moment, because he knows that moment will never come. The cold water will always be uncomfortable, but it's only through diving in that you'll build the strength to thrive. Stop waiting. Make your move now. Final thoughts. You want to be a Sigma male? Then get ready to throw everything you thought you knew out the window. These mindsets aren't for the weak. They're for the ones who are willing to sacrifice comfort and mediocrity. They're for the warriors who refuse to be caged by the expectations of society. The world doesn't care about your feelings or your excuses. It respects power, and it respects those who take control. If you've got the guts to walk this path, then act. But if you're too soft to handle the truth, if you're too scared to face your weaknesses, then keep living in the shadow of those who actually dare to rise. It's up to you. Make your choice.